ports open.
Whoa, wait a second, that's not how these normally start. And you're right, that isn't how these normally start. Thank you very much, imaginary listener. Paul from BlokeBusters here, as you can probably tell, given that you're listening to something from the BlokeBusters feed. Yes, I am here today to kind of go over a little bit of a changing of the guard, as it were. So we have for quite a long time now been a part of the Podbros network, and it's been a lot of fun, met a lot of great people, and we've definitely had a really good time with them. And sadly, due to several reasons, the network is going to be closing up shop at the end of 2020, as if this year didn't have enough bad things going for it, But the writing was actually kind of on the wall for this one even before the craziness occurred. So basically, after talking with the people from the network, and John was always a fantastic guy, he was always saying that whenever anyone finds the next network, he wishes them well, and I wish him well as well, as silly as that sentence actually turns out to be. Yes, so I was talking actually with our lovely guests from the most recent regular episode, Janelle and Megan from the Heathers episode, and they actually have their own podcast, and their podcast is part of the All Ports Open network. And having heard nothing but good things from them about that, I decided, you know what, let's reach on out. And so I have not only done that, but we have now gone through the process of getting added to the All Ports Open network. So if you hear me talking about All Ports or APON or anything like that, that is our new benevolent overlord. Welcome our mad leaders, the same as the old leaders. And yes, basically Josh and Ben have been very welcoming, and thankfully they were able to have us on. I really do recommend that you go check out all of the other podcasts they have going, especially if you are a fan of gaming, tabletop role-playing game. They have a whole bunch on that. There's a Wine, Dine and 69 podcast, which is what you would expect it is. And there's a couple of other really fun things, such as the fantastically named The Adventures of Lord Dinby Witherspoon, Duke of Space. So yes, there's plenty for you to find there, as well as, of course, Cause and Creation. So yes, do go check it out. It is allportsopen.com, and we have just been added there. As of the time of this recording, we have exactly one episode listed on the website. Of course, you lovely listeners know where you can find us. So, you can find us through your normal feed. We are available everywhere else, obviously, but we will be, as well as, posting it to the BlokeBusters website and obviously the feed. We will start posting on there as well. And the only real changes that you'll hear will be that we now have the new network intro at the beginning. You'll have heard it. It's not very long, but that is the network intro. And then once everyone kind of gets it all together, we are also going to be including ads for one of the other podcasts on the network in every episode. Now, I'm not going to do that thing where we stop talking in the middle of an episode and then I put it in and then we start up again, or even the one where you basically just edit it in to a natural pause, because I'll be honest, I hate that. Absolutely hate that. Don't know why podcasts do that. It really breaks up the flow. So what will happen is I will either alternate putting it at the beginning of the episode or at the end of the episode, or I might just put it at the end. What I'll do is I will have the outro music play and then it will fade into the ad, and that will be the end of the episode, because I feel that it would be best to just give it its own space rather than trying to shove it in anywhere else. And I hate having podcasts interrupted. I can't imagine how you guys feel as well. So yeah, that's been the basic big update from our channel. The only other thing will be, as I did mention before, this podcast is kind of moving to a once or twice a month thing. and the only reason for that is I have basically had my workload increasing, my wife's had her workload increasing, we've shifted to working from home, which has its own challenges, especially when my daughter is occasionally also at home during that time. And yeah, we're basically just making do with our lives as is. So yeah, the podcast is just whenever I can get people to come on and they pick a film and then I find time to watch it, and there we go. So it's a little bit trickier to put together in this day and age, but yep, obviously still doing it, still enjoying it, and still looking forward to seeing what comes next. So thank you very much for listening, and there will be another episode coming out very, very soon. And for those of you that have been following for a little while, you know what it's going to be. It is going to be the episode 5 review, which for those of you who are like, what the hell are you talking about? I am, of course, referring to Star Wars Episode 5. I had the lovely B-Rob come on for that, so watch out for that very, very soon. Alright, talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.